What's good, people? You know who it is. It's your boy tristanknight, and it's another beautiful week and another episode of Celebs that I met before. And this week's episode is about Method Man. M-E-T-H-O-D. Man, so the first time I ever saw Method Man in person, I was working at Fairlane Mall for K Jewelers back in 2007. So I went to go take my lunch break. It was cool, no chaos. Didn't see nobody I know, because if you know you in Fairlane, you're gonna see everybody in the neighborhood. Everybody and their mama is wild. So I just so happened to be walking back, and I was a couple of minutes late, probably like 10 minutes late.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Now, if you know how the old way that Fairlane was set up back in 07, it used to be Baker Shoes, House of Hoops, I think, Ladies Foot Locker. Then it was like Charlotte Russe or Russ, however you pronounce that shit. Charlotte Russ. And K Jewelers. So I'm walking back past these stores and I see some commotion, but it's not like niggas is fighting. It's like somebody having like a breakdancing circle or something like that.
Don't forget the Almighty.
Or it's just like a bunch of excitement. So I get closer to the circle and I can see that it's a bunch of women in this circle going crazy over a dude. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So when the dude turn around, it's Method Man. When I say that, he just look at me and just dart off. And all these women start chasing him through the mall. Mind you, I'm still late for my lunch break. Sidebar, my aunt is the manager of the jewelry store. So when I get back, she like, Tristan, where you been at? You 10 minutes late, you know? Everybody else trying to take their lunch, and we got shit to do. And I'm just like, my bad, auntie. I got stuck out there because it was commotion because Method Man is out there. Another sidebar. I worked with 6 women at that time in that jewelry store. It was just me and 6 other women. So once I mentioned Method Man was out there, plus Nas was walking around Fairlane as well, and as soon as I said Method Man, they lost their shit. They left the store. They left me in the store by myself to go find where Meth was at. It was crazy. Fast forward, the second time that I meet Method Man, I was in Royal Oak at this Mexican restaurant, and I'm sitting there just eating my food, watching the game or whatever's on TV. So I'm sitting there, and in comes Method Man. So randomly, I'm like, yo, Meth! He just like, oh, what's up, dog? In front of everybody.
Okay, all right. Excuse me. He's not the only one that's met Method Man. So what's up? My name is Rashida L. Hudson. You're keeping pretty close tabs on my case, Bill. It's Tristan's better half. I also have a story about Method Man. I was working at the Beverly Center at my old store, Bloomingdale. Shout out to Bloomingdale's, super fancy. And I remember this one particular day I was hanging out with my coworkers. I'm at this time, mind you, super pregnant, like I'm about to pop. I hear one of my coworkers say like, oh man, my client is here. So we look over, it's Method Man. And I'm like, oh my gosh, holding my stomach and everything. And so he's getting serviced by a coworker, trying on different clothes and whatnot. We're in the middle of the aisle. So he walks past us and he's like, you know, what's up to y'all? And I'm just still holding my stomach like, oh my gosh, is this really Method Man?
What? Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me?
I waddle myself back to the register. Look like I'm doing something, you know, just trying to stay busy.
What's happening? We have sort of a problem here.
And so he's coming back, he shouts over and say, hey, it was nice meeting you guys. And so he leaves, and as he leaves, he comes back. He specifically comes to me and say, you know what, and congratulations, by the way. And I said to myself like, oh my gosh, Method Man just congratulated me. And so of course when he leaves, my coworkers are like, Rashida, what are you doing? How come you didn't get a picture? You're pregnant. Everyone loves pregnant women. Use that belly. And I'm like, I just wasn't thinking, but it was super dope. He was very cool, laid back, you know, just down to earth. And you know what? It was a good day. It was definitely a good day. So shout out to Method Man.